Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm good, Kimberly. How are you?
Good, good, good. Fans have been waiting almost 2 years to find out what happened in the shocking cliffhanger of Upload in the finale. Without spoiling anything, where can we find your character Aleesha in season two?
Season two, Aleesha starts out with a way heavier workload. And in season one, it was real heavy because not only was she working at Lakeview, but she had a whole bunch of other jobs, right? And
Hmm.
so she still has a bunch of jobs, but also she has to sort of take on the workload of Nora. Because at the start of the season, Nora is a bit off the grid. And then we see that we see that workload turn into opportunity and growth and a real impactful potential change in Aleesha's life. And like to understand that change, we have to find out a lot about what goes on in Aleesha's life outside of work. And I think that's interesting. I feel like this season I get to be like my fun self. I still get to deliver the comedy. I still get to deliver like the realness of things, but I also get to peel back layers and you get to find out more information about me.
Looking back on last season and this season of Upload, what would you say you value most about playing Aleesha?
Um, I've actually never worked in in corporate world. Like I've never had a customer service job, and I just feel like I not that anybody is like, what I want to do? I want to work in a call center. Not that that's what people, but I just think that it's interesting for me to sort of like get to explore that sort of workforce. That in my life I've had the luxury of being an artist, and I just think that but most people's lives look like Aleesha's life, and
Mhm.
I think that it's really cool that I get to sort of explore that, bring fun to that, like bring an appreciation to that, and also like levity to that situation.
Why do you think so many people have loved this show?
I hope for the same reason that I love it. I feel like there's so much to love. Like it's funny. There's a lot of we are living in the most technologically advanced time that we've ever lived in, and our show explores that. There's so much heart. You get to follow, you get to laugh and kind of root for these different relationships, right?
Mhm.
There's a certain suspense element. We all know, like everybody from my mother to my brother to strangers are like, why y'all did Nathan like that in the last episode? Like it was just
Yes.
too much of a cliffhanger for people to handle. But also we have these very specific characters. You have this like really sweet soul in Nora, and then you have this really kind of like complex, like seemingly like bitchy character in Ingrid,
Mhm.
but it's more complicated than that, then
Mhm.
you have this sort of like everybody wants Aleesha in their life, and you have the kookiness and goofiness of Luke, and then this sort of redemption story in Nathan. There's so much, it's so rich, and that's why I love it, and I hope that's why everybody loves it and continues to love it.
Where is the buzz?
Oh
Where
yeah.
is the buzz? You said was mine, oh
Oh,
mine.
where is the
Woo!